taking a second to get the calibrations together, but there it is. We are here. Welcome. And as always, 3 times. Welcome to the Literally Anything podcast for the people. Hello, everybody. How the hell are you? It's been a week since we hollered at you. Hopefully, you had an amazing 7 days. If you had a shitty day today, we are here to change that. If you had an amazing day today, it's just going to get better. That's it. It ain't going to do nothing but get better from this point on. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Welcome, team. We got Big Shotty in the building with us. Hello, Shotty. Riley really in the building as well.
Yo.
And special guests in the building. You know, I bring fam along for this. We bring fam along for these events, man. We let the team show up and show out. And my guy Rose is from the mud. Like we really was youngins when we started, like, you know what I mean, politicking on the block. And this is my guy, and he making major moves representing Spill Entertainment, my man Rosewood. What's good with you, homie?
Salute, man. Salute to everybody that's tapping in. Salute to everybody on the panel. My brother OBH Razor in here with me, man. It's just a pleasure to be here.
Hey, man. It's a pleasure to have you, my guy.
Thank you,
Razor,
man.
you good over there? You mic'd up and everything?
No, yo, my fault. Yo, I'm in the mix right now. I'm tuned in, though. I'm about to tune right in. Here I come.
All right, take your time, brother.
My fault, yo. Like...
Hey, man, no need for that. You all good over here, bro. We got plenty of time.
We all
right. So here we do it as we do with the Literally Anything podcast for the people. We always start our show the same way. We do hot takes to begin the show. We always like to get some opinions off our chest, some things out in the air that might be fun to talk about. Hot takes is where we do that at. That's where we start. So I typically like for the one of the hosts to start. So Shotty hasn't been here, and I got some jokes for Shotty later. Shotty, this is the first time you've been here. So yeah, I'm not going to show my hand. It's too early.
Okay.
We're gonna focus. I know, baby. You know it's all in good fun.
I know.
Shotty,
I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Hot take, Shotty. What's on your mind?
Listen, when y'all borrow money from people, I need you to pay them back how you got the money. And I'm honestly tired of grown folk borrowing money because that means there's a money management issue somewhere. I am not Bank of Shotty. You know, this ain't Sade Holland Trust. So if I give you money in cash, because like I tell everybody, we're gonna treat this like it's a drug transaction. Then I expect to get my bread back in cash. Don't cash at me, Apple Pay, because then you jamming me up. You don't know what I got going on. And first of all, I'm not chasing you for my bread because I'm
Facts.
I'm not sleeping with you because I don't even. Me and Harmon ain't even borrowing money because we adults. If I need something, he'll give it to me. But I'm not chasing no man for no money. So if I got to send my homies to you for my bread, you're not going to like the response. So that's just where I'm at. I need for grown folk to learn how to better manage their funds and or pay me back how I gave you my bread. Because I'm not handing out, okay, if it's $50, 20, 50, whatever. I drink that. Beyond that. But when you start entering the hundreds and I ain't sleeping with you, I got issues. Pay me back my bread. Don't make me say nobody after you. That's all I got. I'm still feeling some type of way.
Run Shotty her motherfucking paper. There you go.
Like it's a drug transaction.
Hot fucking tape from the first lady of the LAP. Big Shotty said, run her bread.
I'm out here being ignorant, owing people money.
In due form.
Stuff.
Don't just run her bread though. Run her bread in due form. Like, stop. Like, if I cash app you money, you can cash app me back money. If I sell you money, you can sell me back money. But if I put cash in your hand, run me my cash. I'm not mad at that. That is a reasonable goddamn request.
People, especially black folk, I'm calling people out, have to do a better job and not get an attitude because I'm asking you for my money.
You meant niggas. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You meant niggas. You definitely meant niggas. No, it's okay.
Money, pay them back.
Don't apologize to niggas. You meant niggas.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's okay. Rob Riley, hot take, good brother.
Pay Shotty her fucking money back. If your mom got some money on her, just pay it the way she gave it to
We
you.
know that
Don't
shit,
play
yeah.
with her.
Whatever she on, we on. We back in the play, my nigga.
Because if she got to send us for you.
Well, I'm sending them. They ain't got nothing to do. And they want to go get my money.
So, I love that. Oh, shit. That's funny. Rob, you got something though, or that's all you got?
No, I had some shit about like is cancel culture like only to hold people accountable, or is it to stifle freedom of speech? Because it's doing a little bit of both, and I don't like that. Like I'd rather say what I want to say it how I'm going to say it, without worrying about being canceled for it. And I also like that it does hold some people accountable, but it's like a slippery slope.
Very.
I ain't with it.
I agree. Very slippery slope and a hell of a conversation, honestly, because I think sometimes it does both. Like you said, it creates a balance in that. But the problem is that it's very selective. It's not. It's no equity in it. It's if we feel like you're a person who's done enough where we can target, or like it's no equity to it. They just randomly picking and choosing. That's wild to me.
Anytime they going back and canceling like cartoons and shit, like it's real wild out here.
It's real weird.
It's the Wild West of cancel culture. It's really wild.
You ever go back and look at some old shit and be like, that shit wouldn't have made it today? Like that's
everything.
Like,
I look at shit that I did.
Yeah, everything.
Right. And be like, this can't happen today.
But it's wild how we so indoctrinated to it, we don't even realize that it's in our head the same way. Because for you to even have that thought, like I couldn't get away with, you understand what I mean? Like that lets you know that you thinking on that level already, even if it's subconsciously. But we're not getting deep. It's too early. We're not doing that shit.
Bad.
No, it's not. It's cool. We can.
I take my hot take back. I go with my original first one. Run, Shotty, your fucking money. If you owe her money, give her her money. I gave it to you.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Hey, y'all. So listen, right? I'm getting a little bit of a baby echo. I don't know which one it's coming from, but I'm gonna mute everybody real quick. Just just because. And then I'll unmute the speaker to make sure it's not me. Give me a second. All right, I lost it. Yep, we're good now. There it is. All right, big Rose, hot take, Rose. What's good? What's on your mind, good brother? Give me something.
Hey man, definitely. I like the hot take segment, man. My hot take is, man, put the guns down. It's too much. The gun violence been out of control. Homicide rate been out of control. But it seems like the leadership doesn't want to take responsibility to step up. And to everybody that's out there wilding, put the guns down, man. Real rap. The other day in West Philly, young boys getting shot, and while they investigating that, somebody shooting right the next block over. So it's just crazy out here, man. Put the guns down.
I saw that on Lansdowne. 60 shots is wild, bro. And it was all teenagers. Every last one of them was all youngins. It was all youngins, and that's that's how I go. Hold up, give me a second. Let me get into the comments before we get too far away from what's popping. On that cancel culture subject, I cannot rewatch Girlfriends or Loving Basketball. It's all that shit different now. Yes, a lot of that shit was different now. Karen Yizzo, what's good, Karen? That's a day one right there. Always been rolling with us. We appreciate you, Karen. All right. So we still in the hot take segment. Rose says put the guns down. My whole twist with that is, man, it's so tough because I work in a high school and I do it every day. I'm out here and I see these young boys. And the youngest that's doing this shit is the same age of the kids that I work with. And what's wild is that they extremely like desensitized to certain shit, man. And I think that's the first part we gotta tap into. It's a whole lot of shit that's wrong, but somehow we gotta get them to give a fuck again. These young boys are so desensitized to everything. It's just like it happened and they keep it moving. Nothing affects them. Like They don't mourn, they don't grieve, they don't do none of that. They just keep it moving. And that right there, once you lose that, like you don't have the ability to be like, all right, I shouldn't, because that empathy is hard to grasp when you don't even grieve. You dig me? Like, so, again, it's a lot to it, but that right there is a major piece, man. That's a major piece. I'm gonna unmute. I'm gonna get everybody their mic back because I don't got the echo no more, so we good. Y'all can mute yourself now, but yeah.
It might be no fancy take flight headset you got on, guys.
Oh yeah, it's hold up, wait. I'm about to tell you, I'm upgrading. I got a ring light too, because I was looking at my face, wondering why my shit was in 360p. My shit was looking crazy the last couple of weeks. And I had to show y'all this beautiful skin that my 40s has brought to me. This clear ass skin. Okay. You know what I mean? As I age so gracefully. But at least that's what I got told by this old lady at Dunkin' Donuts.
She was trying to traffic you, bro. Don't go for it. She said, "Oh, look at that skin." Don't you want to get in my van?
Nah, I'm talking shit. I just been drinking water. But all right, so let's see. We are 11 minutes in. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Thanks for everybody tuning in. OBH Razor. I ain't gonna call you OBH Razor every time, Razor. Unmute yourself and give us your hot take, bro.
You can call me Razor Broski already.
Right? Yeah. So I said,
my job is cleaning these streets up, man. That's my big thing right now.
Yeah, man. I love that. I love that energy, man. That's what we all should be on, for sure.
Block by block.
That's why they out here shooting each other. Like Joe Clark said, you take the cages off the windows, they won't act like animals. You clean the streets up, you won't be out here acting crazy.
Give them something to be proud of. Give them something to feel invested in. Give them something to be like, I want to take care of that. That's what you need.
Yes, because I don't think they care about anything. Like, what do they really care about? Nobody believes in Santa, because I bought it. Nobody can believe. They have no imagination. Like, the kids don't imagine anything. So you grow up, you just angry, or like there are kids that are mad every day. Damn, you still mad?
Yep.
It's nasty looking outside. It's a mess. And then y'all don't even know why you killing each other. That's really my question. Like, so you shot him, why? They don't know. Again,
desensitized. To them, it's just some shit they see that they feel like they should do. They don't measure impact. They don't measure impact because they stuck in that moment. So in order to be able to say they did something, or to have a certain reputation, or to have a certain, air about them when they go to places, they do shit.
Well, where do they go, Kev? Where are they going? Like, I really be thinking, what do y'all do on the weekend? The summertime. Our kids have never been to the beach.
Experiences change your life.
They do.
And I agree with that, man. Experiences change your life.
But the sad part about it is, do we really want all of them at the beach? Now somebody getting shot on the beach. Like, all right.
That's crazy.
Now you got your shot on the beach. Like,
yeah. I think that is the sad part.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
yo.
I want it, but it's like, come on, like, what are we doing? Now I gotta carry my pistol to the beach with my son because you out here goofy, young boy, shooting a video with an AK in your hand. Like, come on, like.
No, damn.
They go to Wildwood.
Facts.
They locking their ass up immediately in Wildwood. Oh, they not going to Wildwood. I promise you that.
Absolutely.
It's a few places in Jersey they might make it in AC. They not going to Wildwood. Ocean City, no, they not doing that.
Book them.
Yeah, easy. Dano. Book them fucking Dano. Easy money. It's not going to take long at all, I promise. Oh, man. All right, so hot take section over. Appreciate everybody for bringing their thoughts and their opinions into there. I'm really big on the stop the violence thing, but I try not to harp on it every week because it's literally something I could do every single week. So you don't don't lose sight of it, but you also try and be what I try and be, which is, you know, a distraction from some of that shit sometimes. Something else to tune into outside of that shit. That's what we aim to be in certain spaces. So I don't want people to think that it's not a focus of ours. If you're a fan of the show, you know that's not true, because we've had episodes centered strictly around that. We've had guests come on to discuss that specific thing, but we don't do it every week. We don't, because you see that shit and you know what's happening, and you know that there's people that's in this circle here that's on the front lines. Me and Shadi in these schools every single day, trying to mold these youngins and get them in better spaces. So, you know, I want everybody to understand that it could be an every week thing, but we're choosing not to make it that way. So, you know, respect. Now our guests, Razor, Rose, we Spill Entertainment, man. That's what we're here to talk about. What's really good. Like, so for those of us who might not understand or know what the movement is, just in your own words, give us what Spill Entertainment is about right now. Tell us what the movement is hitting for. Who or what is Spill Entertainment?
Well, first and foremost, Spill Entertainment, Spill period, started with Razor and a few other brothers. And, you know, just when I decided to do management, promotion, and artist development, I said, I gotta rock with my brother Razor. And all right, I'm gonna take on the mantle of that. And basically I said what I'm gonna do is, once I started to get motion, it's like really to help out these artists that's out here that's really trying to get, you know, shine, limelight, whatever it is, and letting them understand what the business is. Saying like, you got the show part, but you need to know your business. It's 2023 and people still getting jerked in the music industry, especially in the city of Philadelphia, and we trying to correct that wrong.
Facts.
You know, so for like the most part, you know, that's what we really about. Really pushing that music in the city forward and creating a pipeline on the East Coast again, where the music can flow, and not just the music, the business can flow. You know, because another thing with changing the narrative in the city is the music. So we tapping in, you know, doing members only every Monday, every Friday at 1122 Studios, and that's really rocking out, tapping in, keeping your hand on the pulse of the streets of the music.
Right. Razor, what's your give us your role in this?
As far as the Spill, how can you say? I guess CEO of Spill. You know what I'm saying? Something.
He the RZA of this shit.
I LLC'd a couple years ago. It was like it was really with the music, and I started a clothing line too at that time. But you know, of course, some dumb cases. You know, had to do a little setback, but everything right. Like when I went down, I mean, Pete Rose carried everything going, and you know, kept the ball rolling. Not only kept the ball rolling, he made it bigger. You know what I'm saying? So now the brain is more corporate now. So now I'm sitting back looking at like, all right, now we got something to work with here. Like now we can utilize everything we got going on. Already tapped into the streets. That's a layup. So now we tapped into the corporate world too. Now we can rub shoulders with these people downtown. Now we got the nonprofit organizations. You know what I'm saying? And we got this, we got that. So now it's like, yeah, change the narrative right now. That's the whole thing. So I started that just to have my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's working.
And how long ago was that?
I had what's it about like probably like 5 years.
Cool. 5 years. No, that's good money right there. All right, so now Razor, I'm talking to Razor the artist now, not the businessman. I'm talking to Razor the artist now.
Right.
If you told me, or my bad, if I was to describe your sound to somebody, describe what I get when I put on the track from you, what would you want me to say? Like, what would be the ideal response? Like, if somebody was to describe your sound to someone, use the words you would use.
Universal, versatile. I mean, style, charisma, lyrics. Like, I'm really art though. Like, I ain't
say that. I like that shit.
Real rap though, but it's like, you know what I mean? But that's that I pride myself in trying to like do it all a little bit. I mean, not try to stay too much in one pocket, but let you know I can rap like this, I can rap like this, but not to go off my, where I come from too much neither. So
Yeah, you stay true to yourself, but you show that you got different bags
all day long.
Right. I definitely respect that. Rose, you mentioned. Well, let me not say you mentioned. I've seen on your Instagram and all that. Y'all kind of got some ties in the community and doing some other things. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. But first, before speaking on the community, I'll start off like this. Me and KP, we go back, like you said, from the mud.
From the
The
bricks,
first
baby.
time I ever heard Biggie Smalls' album was on this man's Step, Ready to Die. The first time I heard Method Man album was on this man's Step. All in the same year.
The
Hearing
Stoop, nigga.
Illmatic on his Step. So many great albums on this man's Step, bro.
Man.
So many great memories on this man's Stoop. R.P. Mr. George, man. Shaw Nikita, the folks, man. It's
Rest
all
in
love.
peace, yeah, nah,
Right?
man. That's real shit. Those are crazy memories. I didn't realize all that shit happened on my Step. That's wild.
Yeah. I give you another memory you probably know. When Best of Beanie Siegel came out with the hottest tape on the streets, you couldn't buy it anywhere. This man made a dub for me.
I remember
dubbed
that.
the tape for me.
No, dude. Yo, what's
and
up?
charged me nothing.
Come on, man. We fam, bro. And that's what it's always been. No, that's real shit, though. That's real shit.
So for the sense of community, man, it really start with us, with the bricks. Even Razor, he's a brick block boy. So it's like just being there, the sense of community starts there. With my community. 15th and Duncannon, Carlisle and Fisher, the west side of Logan. Shout out to Flip Murray, Molly Tough. We got some legends in our hood, man. Jason Lawson.
J Law.
So the sense of community always been there. Starting with the Olney Powell. Shout out to Officer Mike. That started this. What we doing now. So as far as the things in the community, Razor really pushed the narrative with helping people out in the community with feeding the homeless and really coming out and doing a lot of things in the community. My two main goals is, and it's an uphill battle by 2025, I'm trying to decrease gun violence, even if it's by 0.5%. And I'm trying to increase voter turnout by 2025, even if it's by 0.5%. So when I'm out here in the community, it's really dealing with these political officials, even though I got to, and really going up to Harrisburg, working on legislation, whether it's marijuana reform or just starting a dialogue on how we can get funded in the city for different programs. So when it's on the community level, it's just really bringing resources back to the hood.
Right. I love that, man. Like, it's a need for that. And what it's a need for more than anything is education in those areas, man.
Yes.
Like, 'cause a lot of people just don't have the understanding of how those laws work, or like all those different things you touched on. A lot of people don't get how the ins and outs of that work. Shadi, go ahead.
I was going to say, I love the fact that that's your lane. I feel like if everybody finds a lane in this madness, we can stop it. Because I ain't going to Harrisburg. You feel me? I ain't talking to politicians. That's not my lane. But Brother Rosewood said he willing to go. Do your thing. I say do it.
See, and that's about respect and understand that everybody do play a part. And if you that's real shit. And be all right with your part. I respect that, man. Because it ain't easy to talk to them folks.
It's not, but somebody has to do it. And if you're willing to do it, I'm all for, like, we can end this as a collective.
Facts. No, I agree.
Yes, I definitely agree on that. And the thing is, I don't expect everybody to fit in this lane. And I didn't expect me to be in the lane that I am and have to carry the torch that I'm carrying. But it is what it is. Because like I said, it starts with my community. And we got tragic deaths in our community. And we really me and Razor, gun violence prevention, we're on the ground level. So the first thing we do is do it in our neighborhood. So the west side of Logan, then we spread to the east side of Logan, and really that's networking with the different individuals and trying to stop it. You know, we can't stop all problems, but we try to nip it in the butt if we can, and go from there and start solutions.
Like I tell first, see, that's a beautiful segue into what I was about to say. Solutions oriented. We got a lot of people who want to talk about shit, but don't got shit to say when you ask them what you going to do about shit. Like that, all that rapping be cool, but like, what you doing, bro? What you doing? Like, it's a whole lot of people that be rapping. Yeah, we need to do this. We need to do this. What ground did your boots hit, good brother? Like we got, and like I said, everybody's contribution looks different. Everybody's contribution to this shit looks different. Nobody is pigeonholed into one particular thing. Nobody has to handle you. Like contribution and being a part of shit looks different for everybody. But don't talk shit on the side and not be about no action. I don't want to hear that rap if you not doing shit. Like, cause at this point you just a nigga complaining, and we got enough of them.
Yeah, we got it, and that's the crazy. I'm glad you segued right into that, because that's one of my uphill battles. Is a lot of people that just talk and not tangible. It's like, all right, the elected officials, they only want to come around election time, and you have bougie upper class blacks that don't want to be in the so-called hood, but they want to complain about it. So I'm like, if you're not tangible, meaning I can't have a discussion with you and actually come see you, or you can come see me, then you can't have a right to complain. You know, I think like if by now everybody know what the problems are, everybody should have creativity to come up with the solution. That's all I'm saying. Everybody don't gotta go to Harrisburg, but we can be right here in the city, have a dialogue, and really start the conversation, and let's start pushing the narrative forward of cleaning our minds and cleaning the streets. So like we working with Razor is like we really want to clean the streets for real. You know, starting initiatives where we getting out and cleaning these areas and linking with people that want to do the same thing.
Facts. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Let me. I think. All right. So my brother is trying to check in. That's my other guest host guy right there. I can't unmute him. I don't know what's up with his audio. It's my niece's birthday. That's why Left is not joining us. Just so y'all know, he's checking in. Left, we see you. We can't get no audio,
hey,
but
Kev,
it's probably loud as hell in there. Yeah.
Kev, don't worry about the audio. I got you. Roll, bounce, roll, skate,
oh shit! Left. I don't know if you can hear him, but that was a good one. Yo, but yeah, Left. We can't get no sound, bro. So we gonna take you off. Shout out to Left. So to continue with you, brothers. All right, I got two ways I could go with this. All right, so give me what the next big thing for Spill is. Like, if you could say, like, of all the things that y'all working on, if you could pick one thing to be the next big thing, what would you want the next big thing for Spill to be? And both of you brothers can comment when we all right. Yeah.
Well, great question. Great question. So, man, I guess I would have to say long term and short term, because you know.
Yeah, you can give one of each. I know how that go. When you go oriented, you got a lot of shit you're trying to do. You can give us one of each. Yeah.
So, I would say on the short term, shout out my partner, LaWanda Horton, Mission Inc., Mission Forward, and my brother Razor, really working on these community projects. The first one is a community cleanup on Broad and Windrum with Spill Entertainment, Razor, Mission Forward, Mission Incorporated, and really that's getting out on Broad and Windrum to Broad and Rushcombe, cleaning up our business corridor, linking with the businesses, talking, finding solutions, having performances out there, vendors, food, giveaways. Really, that's bringing a community day back and starting with, you know, that's outreach for real.
That's
and
absolutely outreach.
And linking everybody together. So if you don't feel comfortable, sometimes this should be a day where you feel comfortable to come out and let's talk to anybody you want to. It's a family day. So on the short term, that's the goal, the projects that we got coming up. And we got several projects coming up. You know, the first project me and LaWanda started was Philly Got Bars. And that was an anti-violence rap contest.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we didn't charge to enter. We didn't censor the artists. None of that. We gave out resources there, everything. It was really that's a community event to bring everybody together and really show people that you can bring these artists that they think are bad or out here doing crazy stuff and really bring them in here where there's no violence. And we don't have to have the cops all around to do that. So
Right.
that's where it really started at. So every August we're gonna be pushing the Philly Got Bars initiative and really bringing everybody out because it's a community thing.
Oh,
So
no doubt. No
on the
doubt.
short term, it's our projects that we got going on.
We will
And on the
definitely
long,
push that here, bro. Bring so as whatever promo you got for that, bring that here, and we will promo that shit heavy
thank
every
you.
week. You'll hear about it. You ain't gotta worry about
Thank,
that.
That's my
thank you,
girl.
bro.
She was on my show.
Okay. Yeah, that's the folks. That's and
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
my
where
girl.
yeah, we working out here, man. We working and
Yeah,
man.
the small
Shout out
world.
I
LaWanda,
love that.
man.
Oh, that's all
I
you
love
gotta
that
do.
though.
I'm a sip to that.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm hoping she watches so she can sip to it too. And we really out here working, man. And it just shout out my brother LP. He linked us together at the time. I'm doing a lot of music stuff and doing what I'm doing. And when me and her met up, she ran the things by me and we've been rocking out for the last 2 years. So really
Cool. Yeah.
pushing a narrative that you never can stop learning because she done taught me a lot of stuff and she would say I taught her a lot of stuff just with being around and just knowing and working with different people. It's all about the connection, I think. And I think once we form a connection, because there's a disconnect with I think the ages, once we start connecting people, old with the young, young with the old, we can start really gaining momentum and traction in the streets for real, for real. So that leads into my long-term goals is to really clean the streets up and make a change. And like I said, my two goals is to decrease gun violence by 2025 and increase voter turnout by 2025. So
That's
that's what I'm really trying to work on in the long term.
well, you got any help you need with that, man, that we can offer. Do that. Send me that text, that email, whatever, and whatever I can do, I will do. Just
Thank you.
reach
I
out
appreciate
without a
that.
problem. Please do that. Also, when y'all do that, when y'all handle that cleanup situation, please let me know. LAP will be represented in the building. Give me some notice with that. LAP will definitely be in the building for that.
Definitely. We need you out there. We
Hey
definitely
man,
need
we wherever our peoples is at, bro. You ain't gotta worry
you. Yeah,
about
I was
that.
about to say you from the hood, bro.
Yeah, we show up for shit, but you ain't gotta worry about that.
Mhm.
All right. So let me get into the music a little bit because that's we are a very music heavy podcast. So it's a couple of music questions I got for my man Razor. Razor, first off, tell the people where they can find your work at. Yeah, I got you. You good?
Oh, all right.
Tell the people where they can find your work at. Tell us where we can stream your stuff, download, whatever it is. Give me all of that.
I got music everywhere. Anywhere you can download music, I got it there. iTunes, Apple, everything.
And
anything that involves music, I'm near.
And the name on all of that would be OBH Razor. That's what
Razor
we.
OBH, either one.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's good to know. All right. So I always like to know what people who actually rap are listening to. Every time I ask this question, I had some fellow my folks on here last week. I asked them the same question. It's a question that's always I get dope answers from. Give me 3 artists that you listening to, but not like mainstream niggas that I would know right off top. Give me 3 people that you listening to that I could go somewhere and listen to and be put on to somebody new. And if you only had 3, just give me one real good one. But I just need somebody who you listening to that I might not know off top, but I need to know.
The Young Boy Tour.
Tour?
Yeah, I'm listening to him heavy right now. I like Young Boy shit.
Okay.
Not being biased, my brother Leak Moss.
I mean, of course you gotta promote the brand.
Yeah,
why the fuck wouldn't you?
But besides that, that's probably the only person I'm listening to right now on the regular is the Young Boy Tour. I like a lot of people, but you're talking about actually listen to.
Yeah. Like no, somebody who you actually listen to though, not nobody who.
I like Young Boy right now. I ain't gonna lie, he got something with him.
Okay.
Young Boy.
Rose, who you got? I know you on the management side, but I still want to hear what you got.
Oh no, man. Once I started really doing the management thing for real, there's so many artists that come my way, and it's like I gotta really stay in tune to everybody. But
Right.
as far as what I listen to, it's definitely Tor. He got it booming right now. Young boy moving, man. Shout out Tor. My brother Enes. He just dropped the project. He working. Shout out Enes and my bro PD Crack.
They be sleeping
He,
on this,
he
man.
about to get. He about to.
What the
Crack
fuck
about to drop
wrong with
something.
y'all, man?
He about to drop
Crack.
something crazy.
Wait a minute,
Crazy
Crack
soon.
back. Hold up, Crack back
Crack
for real.
back. Yeah, shout out my bro, man.
He was always one of my favorite side of niggas. Like for real, man. Like because his shit was always different from theirs. Like they all had it, but he had something that was just a little bit different. I'm happy about that. That's good to hear. I can't wait to hear that shit.
Yeah, he working. Like I said, my brother Enes, he dropped the Enes and Friends project, and I've really been definitely that in the OBH project.
I've been seeing you tapped in with Ness, man. I
That's
definitely been seeing
bro.
you tapped in with him.
Yeah, that's the bro. Man. So it's like when
Shout
you see
out
the
Ness.
process.
Hey Ness, you invited, my nigga. Pull up.
Definitely. I definitely sent the drink to him or whatever. So it's like seeing everybody work, and like my brother Razor, when like he about like his music about to drop, so he gonna tap into it with y'all, and I hope y'all can have him back on, because it's like that Big Earth project is really about to drop, and it's just unfortunate he had to go through legal situations, but it is what it is. We work through it. That's regular hood stuff. But one thing for sure, my brother is here to push the music and be able to help people for real. So I can't wait for him to get back in the stew heavy, and we can push this project. So other than that, it's a lot of people out here, but definitely I'll say my brother Enes, that OBH project, and I'm waiting for my man Crack to drop, and my brother Razor.
Facts. Gotta promote the brand. I'm not mad at that at all. 37 minutes in, literally anything podcast for the people. We here with Brothers of Spill Entertainment, Razor and Rosewood, representing my motherfucking hood. Y'all already know, from the bricks, always to the end, my niggas. That's fam. All right. So I got one more question for y'all. Dream collab. You can pick anybody that ever did anything in the industry. Not nobody you met before. I'm talking about just any nigga you ever heard spit a bar. Give me your collab. And Rob, you tap in too, because I never asked you this. I always circle back to better questions. I'm sorry, I wasn't good at interviewing when you were my guest, bro. I apologize. I'm way better at it now, and I apologize for not having this high level of question for you. If you want to do over, you can have one. But start with my man Razor. If you had a dream collab, like anybody, bro, who would you get on the track with and bomb that shit with?
Justin Bieber.
Word? Seriously? You're not trolling me?
No, I'm dead serious though.
Yeah?
What? I'm thinking about money.
I love that answer.
Like, what? Me and Justin Bieber right now, we're gonna make a hit. He gonna help me make a hit.
Right. No, see, that's grind mentality. He gonna help me make a hit. I like that. I like the.
I could give him a different world. I would have said my favorite rapper, Kiss. But then it's like, how far would that track actually help my career?
That shit might get buried with all the other Kiss features. Right. I feel you. No, I like the way you're thinking. I like that. Damn, that's crazy. That's now I know where Rose got you on some get money shit. That's that's the management changed this.
We working.
My man said whatever the paper had, that's what we had. I respect that. Rose, if you all right, so Justin Bieber for him, but if you could put your art, like, what's your dream? Like, give me the one who you would reach out to.
Hey man, he definitely said it would be Kiss. Because I'm a fan of Kiss. Like, that's one of my favorite rappers right there. And it's like me and Razor, it's like being on the block listening to the Locks, period. But being a fan of Kiss, it'll be somebody that I would want to pair with Razor, or even my artist Ace the Chemist. It's just really having them tap in.
So
That'll
look,
be my dream.
Facts. Real quick, Rob, before you give me yours, Ace the Chemist, he got a track with Tay-Rock. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Tay-Rock, that's the bro.
Yo, so I'm everybody who watch here know I'm heavy battle rap boy. That's my shit. I'm definitely tapped in with that scene.
Shout out to the Battle Academy. Stiz, what up?
Shout out to
Rec
Stiz,
Chasing
indeed.
popping right now.
Yeah. Oh man, listen, man. Shout out to Easy representing Philly and cooking niggas. He just
Facts.
bait Hitman. He just bait Hitman. Anyway, so so when I was looking because I told you to send me everything. So I was listening to shit all week. Like, you know what I mean? I had shit popping all week. But that John, I was like, damn, that song's fire. Like that shit is fire. I'm looking, hold up, give me a second because I got bad habits, so I forget shit quick. But it's a song that I was listening to with you on there, Razor, earlier. Damn, it's cooking me now, and I'm gonna try and think of it. It's gonna come to me as soon as we go off air. I know it is. Either way, I was listening to the work. I never come in here and don't listen to the work. Y'all niggas got some shit with y'all. Y'all definitely got some shit with y'all. As bars being spit, it's definitely quality bars. That's the first thing I listen to. I need bars. I need niggas who can rap. I need niggas who can put 16s together. I need niggas like my nigga Riley really that can rap. Like I need niggas like that know how to rap. But Rob, if you can rap with any nigga, who you rapping with, Rob? Anybody in the world?
I ain't rapping with nobody. What I'm gonna do is I want to get with Brandy and write a song for her because I've written like 3 or 4 R&B joints that are catered to her vocal style, and I would love to write a song for Brandy.
That's a get money move. You niggas like y'all are good.
Yeah, because I mean I can rap and do that shit all day, but as far as like writing pop and R&B, I love doing that shit too. So I would love to connect with a management or whatever. I actually was looking into submitting songs, but I don't like the politics that in the avenues I was going through. So I would like to connect with her management directly and write some songs for Brandy to kind of bring her back out.
Man, listen, that is the most out of the box shit I've ever heard, bro. And I honestly would have been disappointed if you would have gave me any other kind of answer. That's what I expect from you now. You set an expectation for me that you always going to do the thing I don't think you're going to do. So the moment you do some shit I'm predicting, I ain't fucking with you no. No, I'm just playing. Like, just playing, bro. That's some bullshit. But seriously though, bro, I appreciate the way you think. That's why you my brother, and you always welcomed up here with me, bro. All right, so we talked the business with the fellas, and I don't know if either one of y'all took a minute to take a look at any of our other episodes, but we usually get to the business for like the first 45 minutes, and then we get to the goofy shit that been going on the planet for the last hour or so, crack some jokes, have a little fun. I might have a special little topic or two here and there, but a few things that I caught in the week that I want to discuss. Y'all want to go serious or y'all want to go bullshit? It's a few semi-serious things. Give me a vote. Who raise your hand if you want bullshit. If you just want to talk about some bullshit, raise your hand. If you want to talk about some kind of serious shit, raise your hand. Let me get the serious.
Let's get ready to bullshit.
Yeah, I think all right, cool.
Give me the bullshit. Give me the bullshit.
All right, you want the bullshit? Rick Ross' neighbor is complaining because this nigga's buffaloes got out of his property and is running on hers, and she's scared for her kids. First off, my nigga, why you got buffalo? I get buying shit just for the sake of having money, but you just that's the most random shit ever, bro. Why you got
this is from the nigga who didn't know what vegetables was. Man got buffaloes.
Yeah,
man, get the fuck out of here.
Ross is wild, bro. Like somebody's got Shotty. If you was in you chilling in your backyard, your pool, barbecue, and a nigga water buffalo just go shooting across your shit. What's
I'm done. I'm probably gonna shit myself. I don't even like flies. So a buffalo. First of all, who's seen a buffalo? I wouldn't even know that's a buffalo. I'm like, some big shit just came by. No.
No.
Shotty is calling the law enforcement. Hello. It was this massive something that just came by.
I know that shit wasn't the dog, but it was big as shit. I don't know. Come get it.
I don't know.
Yo, that's funny as shit. Why?
But how many? Hold on. How many do he have?
I don't know how many he had. They said 2 of them got out, from what I understand, if I read the story properly. He has a few, but 2 of them got out. Let's just be fair.
Rose is asking the important questions.
One is one too many, my nigga. I don't.
Where did you get it from? That's my thing.
Who
Where
sets
did you get this from? And who approved it?
Who sets the cutoff limit for the amount of buffalo that's too many? I want to know. Because my nigga Rose said, how many was it? Yo, that's 2 weeks in a row.
It was 4. I'm like, he got more than one?
No, he has buffaloes, nigga. Yes. Listen, man. When you get money, I guess you just run out of shit to do with your money, and then you just start doing dumb shit with your money. I don't know. If I ever get rich and I buy a buffalo, like, knock on my door and steal off on me, because I did too much and I deserve that. Like, punch me in the fucking face, because like humble my ass immediately. Like, please, like, yo, just like steal me and then hug me, like it's because I love you, my nigga. Get rid of the buffalo, like, because that's what I would do to a nigga I love. You got buffalo, like that shit goofy. Anyway, all right, hold up. But the thing is, the neighbor has to be white, right? So imagine making that phone call, because she know her neighbor Rick Ross. So in her mind, she like, if I call, this gonna look like, but it's really not that, because nigga, it's a buffalo. Like, it ain't his dog. This nigga don't got like that nigga don't got a rabbit. Like, it ain't like a crackhead uncle just keep stealing your patio furniture. These are none of all those things would be easier to deal with than a buffalo coming to your shit, bro. Like, what you supposed to do with that, right? What you say?
Shotty said she been in the window waiting for a moment.
This nigga here.
Probably was waiting for that moment.
Yeah, that was her moment.
What, the boy on the rails that be peeking his eye through the blinds with watching the wild shit?
Why were you home? You didn't have to work today?
Well, in that neighborhood, I don't think nobody working.
Okay, so
like, they
working.
Facts, ain't nobody working.
So why she just didn't go in the house?
Listen, and she probably got a big ass house. All I'm saying is,
probably has his number. She could have been like, Richard.
Yo, Richard is wild.
Richard, the buffalo is out. I seen a few of them run by. I don't know where it went. John,
she damn sure would have told Ted that his buffalo was loose. She could have called Richard. I stand with Shotty. She could have called Richard.
Thank you.
Richard's crazy. Like, Richard is wild. Give Richard a call. That's the first candidate for the show title. Give Richard a call.
Shotty.
Oh my God,
Shotty, be the neighbor real quick. Call Richard.
Now we're doing role play.
I'd have been like, yo, Rick, get these goddamn things out of here. You trolling. Go get this shit.
You mean the buffalo they didn't got?
I hate it here.
Me calling.
I've lost control, everybody. I'm so sorry.
All
right, we back. All right. So Rick Ross got Buffalo running loose, and that's hilarious. This is hilarious too. The boy 6ix9ine got jumped. But before y'all say anything, I'm gonna ask y'all a question before y'all give me any opinion on the facts of the case. Does it look staged or no? That's the first thing I thought when I saw it. And I just want to know if anybody else thought that. It looked staged to me from the rip. Does anyone else think that?
The nigga fixed his wig afterwards. I don't believe shit that he got going on. Everything is show business. Right. That nigga is a troll. He stayed there. I just don't believe shit.
I believe it's bullshit. Where's security? Where's security at?
Razor, say it one more time. Say it for the people.
You always got security with you. You know what's going on. Like, just so happened he was on lunch break.
Yeah, that's where the security at. That's what I was saying. Where the security
you're not
at?
built to move around like that. So I can't believe that it's serious enough that you will move around like that without security, thinking nobody gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said it's like real Jesse Smollett-ish.
Like, yeah, he ain't got that much heart. He ain't no real like gangster. He like,
No, that joint was set up. He did that for insurance purposes.
That shit worked.
Shotty, that shit was fake. That shit was fake, Shotty.
Because he's not relevant. Like,
so he had to get back.
Yeah,
right.
He has to do things to keep his name, and otherwise.
Now, I'm about to hit y'all with one, which is funny as shit to me, right? So when he finally came back out of hiding, right? Bro had like the goofy dumb stacks with the colorful Lambo and I'm still out here. He went to the projects with 9 million police and faked it like he filmed a real video. All this whole cool shit, right? You did all that, and nigga, you ain't got a weight set in your house. You gotta go to LA Fitness to get it. Like, you gotta be like, it's like, I'm just saying, make shit add up.
Right.
Like,
make
shit add up. Like, of course that shit staged, man. Of course niggas ate it up. Now, don't get it twisted though. The jokes that came off of that shit, oh yes, a nigga like me loves that shit because I can bring that shit here and be absolutely hilarious with it. And by the way, Twitter fucked him up this week. Like, you ain't like, every now and then you get a week where it's just a universal target on that bitch. It was him this week, bro. That shit was beautiful. It was a wonderful thing. Bootsy was killing this nigga. Well, anytime Bootsy get to shoot, I'm happy because Bootsy entertains the shit out of me. If Bootsy get to talk, I'm gonna listen because even if it's ignorant, it's gonna be funny. So anytime you giving Bootsy something to tweet about, thank you, my nigga. Beautiful fucking week. I'm not mad at nothing that happened with that at all. All right. Y'all remember last week we talked a little bit about Ja Morant. And I won't rewind. Go watch episode 69. I'm not getting into all of the it's called The Happy Hour at Auntie's Pistol. It's streaming on everything. Go listen to that episode. It was fun. But he got reinstated this week. The game before he got reinstated, he was on the bench. Memphis won the game. And as one of his teammates is being interviewed, he runs up. It's a parade in my city, singing the Young Boy jump. And Skip Bayless went on TV the next day and quoted that lyric. First off, if my 2023 bingo board did not have Skip Bayless quoting Young Boy lyrics on motherfucking FS1, I would have lost that bet. I gamble a lot, and I would have lost that bet completely. Why is Skip singing that shit? It's hilarious. But it brought up a good point, though. And I'm not on Skip Bayless's side, because never. But did the young boy finesse everybody? I'm going to go to counseling. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Is he just like learning how to hide that shit? Or is he really learned a lesson from what happened? Rose, what you think? I'm going to start with you. What you think, Rose?
Listen, I'm going to say this, right? He definitely finessing him because he's about to get paid $200 million next year. So it's like he really saying, like, what can y'all actually do for real?
That extension coming up.
I'm about to get paid $200 million next year. So that's all out the window or whatever. Now, I think he definitely, only time will tell to see if he really learned for real. Because you see a lot of NBA players getting this stuff. But then you see him kind of even fall back. Like, look at Gilbert Arenas with his situation, right? Gilbert Arenas is still cool, but it just, he had to leave that alone. Even now, if whatever he did then, he probably won't be doing it now. So I think as Ja Morant goes along, there's going to be other people doing stuff in the NBA dumb that's going to take the spotlight off him.
Right. And I kind of said that last week. Like, I was like, he's making a mistake young, which is the best time to make your mistake. If you're going to make a mistake,
wait till you old.
It needs to happen in your early 20s, because if you make a mistake in your late 20s, early 30s, you might you might be done because you might not have enough time to recoup. Like, even if you go back to Kobe made his mistake early. Kobe went through that early. So he was able to rebuild his image and recoup and, grow some hair and make niggas forget about, the Colorado shit. So,
exactly.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their thing. You just got to hand it
like Sean
early
Kemp.
enough. Yeah, like,
Sean Kemp.
You doing drive-bys at 50. You doing drive-bys at 50, my guy. You got to sit the fuck down. That's not okay. It's nothing decent about that shit, bro. You 50 something years old. You 50 plus. You're not even
right,
50.
dude.
You like
Let it
60.
go.
You
Let
closer
it
to
go.
60. Looking like the nigga from Boys in the Hood hanging out the back of the car, Sean Kemp. You got to do better. You're too old for that, bro. I'm not feeling that shit at all, bro. You got to do better. But Rob, is he playing the game or did he really learn a lesson?
He young. He fucking with him. he young. Yeah, he's playing. I mean, again, to circle back what Rose was saying, we won't know for sure. Like, only time will tell, of course. But he young. He getting all his shit out. He about to get paid. He good.
Let's see. Shotty, he getting over?
Listen, totally agree with everybody. I mean, it's obvious.
I mean, but
what's the but, Cav? I get it.
No. So I gotta play devil's advocate.
Yeah, somebody has to do it.
So here's the thing, right? Maybe, just maybe, he did learn his lesson, but he's also a 20-something-year-old millionaire. So there's a certain amount of swag and just like bravado you're not gonna take off him, no matter what happens. He gonna be a certain way because he's a 20-something-year-old millionaire. Because guess what? I can learn a lesson if I was a 20-something-year-old thousandaire talking shit. I couldn't imagine if I had real money. Like, no. So I get it. But to be fair, he is playing him. Seriously, he is. But I get why he is. I would do the same thing. Because what y'all gonna do? Stop me? Long as I don't kill a nigga and I put the pistols down or at least get the pistols back to Auntie. I like, you know what I mean? If I stop carrying this little ass gun around, all right, I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna let it go.
Cause hold on. I gotta ask. Cause I was thinking like that little gun. Was it a stripper? Was it one of the strippers?
Yo, listen. I don't know.
It had to been a female's pistol. It's like a female's pistol.
See, yo, God damn it! You just dignified everything I said on this bitch last week. Because I said last week that looked like his auntie pistol. Like his auntie
That's
was
what
like,
I said. That's
baby,
the
you
first thing
going
I
out?
said.
You know them streets is dangerous. Here, take this with you. And she just put it in his hand like this, like she did one of these. Just dapped him and threw that shit in his hand. He was like, "Thank you, auntie." Gave him a kiss on the cheek and went on to the club and shit, just all happy and shit, with this joint in his hand like this, like little kids hold candy, like this right here.
Right. It was equivalent to what Eddie Murphy had on Harlem Nights.
Yep.
It was equivalent to that. It's like exactly.
Man, that shit was crazy. All right. So we are 57 minutes in, Literally Anything podcast for the people. Spill Entertainment in. We lost Razor. I don't know if he lost the signal or if he had to go, but it's cool. We got Rosewood here rocking with us. We're gonna keep it pushing. All right, so this one is a good conversation to me, right? I just want to hear some thoughts on this. Last week, Donald Trump went on whatever weird ass social media site he created and told everybody that I'm gonna get arrested next week. Of course, that hasn't happened because that's the kind of shit he likes to do. But it poses an interesting question because a former president or sitting president has never been arrested. Ever. It hasn't happened. They've been impeached without being arrested. If they arrest him, does it mean anything? And if they arrest him, will anything come of it? Like, does it have any major significance? And will he do any significant jail time or have any inconvenience? That's the question I have for the panel because I'm interested to hear what people think about this. Rosewood, what you got for me? I see you. You blew. That's the thoughtful smoke. I know which one that was.
Well, by now, I don't think it's really gonna matter if he gets locked up. It's and I don't even know if he is gonna get locked up. It's so much trickery now, and it's like in our face. Before it used to be like behind the scene, but now it's like in our face, and it's like you still can't do nothing about it. So when he said he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and still be president, I believed him. I'm like, he probably could, man. Like, so now I don't know what this guy, man. I don't know. And if he does get locked up, I don't think it's really going to stop somebody from being corrupt 10 years from now, 20 years from now.
That's a good point. Does people getting caught for corruption stop future corruption? And if that was the case, there would be no corruption. That's the simple answer to your question. Like, if niggas still doing it, the answer is no to that question. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Because guess what? Everybody has the smartest man in the room syndrome. Oh, that shit ain't gonna happen to me. Like, yeah, them niggas got caught, but I got this, said the nigga who got caught. That's how it always ends. No matter how it works. That's how it ends.
From the lower level to the highest level.
You get caught eventually. Some niggas just lucky enough to get caught at the top, so they got to live good first. Other niggas get caught at the bottom, so they was in the shit from the beginning to the end.
Because I do think he's going to get what's coming to him. I don't get me confused on that. I do think he's going to get karma in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
I mean, to a certain degree, he's got it now. Like he his life ain't dope like it used to be. Like 4 years ago, that nigga was living different. Like now, he's got shit to worry about. He can't just go everywhere. It's niggas who used to love him don't fuck with him no more. Like, yeah, he is slowly declining. But I man, listen, that nigga wouldn't trade lives with me in a second, so I ain't worried about none of that. Shotty, right. What Trump going to jail, Shotty?
I'm back to what we said about 6ix9ine. These people got to do stuff to be relevant. Who's really wondering and caring about Trump? Nobody. I don't even think. Is he still married?
Yeah, that girl ain't going nowhere.
But is she checking for him?
She ain't going nowhere.
She not checking for him. He ain't getting no ass, so he got to make up some stuff. Like,
hold up, but you know the funniest part about this is that all this is stemming from him giving a bribery payment to a porn star. That is what this entire thing stems from.
He ain't getting them from the porn star. He watching her and don't start me up. Start me up.
Oh God, Shotty got what's that wine? Shotty, you got some wine?
It's Grand Marnier. And peach juice.
The peach. What is it? The peach Minute Maid?
No, it's the peach simply lemonade. Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Wait a minute. Time out. Simply got peach lemonade?
Yes.
Where the fuck is that at? It's not in ShopRite. They don't fucking it's not in my ShopRite. They're not in my ShopRite. I promise you it's not.
By your school, 52nd and Park.
Oh, see, I don't go to that ShopRite. That's not my ShopRite. But now I will. It'll be my ShopRite tomorrow. Yeah. That's for goddamn sure. You don't have to worry about that shit.
Okay, it's the best. Sorry.
No, don't.
Ain't nobody checking for Trump. Trump could go. He could go. Even if he went to jail, like, bye.
Right.
I don't see that brother doing a drop of time. Like,
no, he's not, because he knows something. It's all about who you know. He ain't going nowhere. He just want to hear himself talk.
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that if he gets arrested, it'll be for a nice show, for some press and all that shit. And all that shit. What was her name? Stormy Daniels was her name. One of many Caucasian porn star women.
She old or young?
She you about to get me to say some shit that's gonna get me canceled, girl. I'm gonna be quiet. I
never paid that any mind.
Yeah. At all. Oh no, yeah, it's gonna be an easy Google search. She in the news. That's an easy Google search. And I mean, if you type, never mind.
She ain't. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this. She ain't nobody top favorites.
Yeah.
There's nobody. No male's gonna bring her up when it comes to that category.
It's not a star next to her on anyone's account.
Yes. You gotta be an old white man, I guess.
I'm assuming. Or maybe she has one. Nah, I'm gonna stop because that's gonna go too far. I'm absolutely going to take it too far. All right. So we got about 45 minutes or so left. I like to get into a fun topic. No, wait a minute. I got one more thing because I can't forget this. Got to do this. Joe Budden. I got to talk about Joe. Joe actually admitted that he is the reason that the group Slaughterhouse broke up. And I thought that was interesting because for years, Joe was acting like he ain't do nothing, and that wasn't the case. What's up with it? How we feel about Joe? Hey, Rob, I know we tapped in on this situation before. Holla at me, Rob. How you feel about this Joe Button situation?
Joe looks out for Joe. So every if you look at his track record, every situation is always him moving forward, and it's everybody else's fault. So that's how you know that he's the red flag in the situation. Joe looks out for Joe. That is it. And
he's a Virgo.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit.
He's a Virgo.
Don't do that.
I was not.
Right,
Me and Rose both Virgos. Don't do that. Both Virgos. Don't do that.
I was
that.
not shocked when he had that big revelation about him being the issue. It's always been Joe. Always been.
Joe was the last person to realize it's always Joe.
Yes.
That's the problem. Joe found out last, and now Joe's absolutely astounded that he's the problem. But hold up, I just want to get the quote real quick. Just give me a second. Rose, talk to me about how you feel about it while I pull this quote up.
Man, that, like you said, that's Joe Buttons being Joe Buttons. It's like even going back to when he beefing with Ransom on the DVD stuff. It's like, or yeah, I ain't do nothing, or I'm the victim, and then he come out and say, no, I did play a part in that. It's like he used the media for his therapy. It's like that's his therapy, and then he goes through his therapy, and then he comes out at the end like, you know what, it is my fault. After you done did all this nonsense,
Rose onto something.
It's just me observing the stuff that he do over the years. When the young boys, when he chased the young boys with the camera in the car, when they're filming at his house, and like it's like all these little situations. He never takes the responsibility. Then he let everybody talk about it. It'll die down. Then he come out and he'll say, "Oh no, look, it was my fault, or I could have did this different." And it's Joe Buttons. That's him.
So Rose is basically saying that he's the bald-headed, light-skinned Rick James. I didn't put my feet on your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch, nigga.
It's summation. Look.
Cocaine.
Oh shit. Yo, that's an amazing description. The bald head, like Rick James. So here's the quote, and just for clarity, he is on a upcoming episode of Drink Champs. It may have dropped, it may not, but Nori asked him about the group's breakup and you know what happened, and Joe, in very Joe Button fashion, said, "Quote, come on, give me the blame. I'll take it. I ruined everything. Everything that you love, I ruined that shit. After 10 years of long stories and talk, yeah, I did it. Yeah, it was me." That's the quote. So even in very dickish Joe Button fashion, he still found a way to be a dick, even while taking accountability. Like you can't really ask. That's 100% Joe Button right there.
Like he always gotta be a dick about everything, man. And it's like, how long did you know it was you? When Joel Ortiz came out or whatever and saying he doesn't understand what's going on, were you feeling the same way then? Because then I'm like, yo, what's going on, my guy? Like, were you feeling that way? Like,
Rose, it was him and Crooked, right?
For the fans.
It was him and Crooked that came out, right?
Yep. Him and Crooked was both very confused, and they was not like shy about their confusion. They didn't know what the hell was going on.
They didn't know, and now I know they pissed off now for them to get on here and say this, and they probably were like, "Yo, when I was confused, why weren't you saying this?" Or
you could have cleared that up for me.
Yes.
Right.
You gotta wait till you get on Nori. Shout out Nori. You gotta wait till you get on Drink Champs and this is your
Nori messy. That's why. Respectfully, Nori messy. I love Drink Champs, but he messy.
For people like Joe Buttons.
The shit is entertaining. Man. I'm watching that shit. So I'm not complaining about his messy. That nigga's an inspiration to me. I'm not going to host it up here and tell you a lie. Drink Champs is the reason why literally anything exists, and that's real. Much more Drink Champs than Joe Button over here. Much more Drink Champs than Joe Button over here. If we picking sides, but you know, still our own bag no matter what. All right, so it's a game we play. I started it last season. Whose career would you pick? Where I give you two artists and we debate which of those two artists' career you would like to have. Rob, I don't know if you were on the show when we did whose career would you pick, but it was a good one. We had a lot of input. The comments got to popping. It was real good. It was fun. Plus, I think I got some real interesting comparisons for y'all. I got 5 here. All right, I'll start with this one because it's a great segue. Whose career would you rather have? Joe Budden or Nori? Whose career would you rather have? Joe Budden or Nori? And give me reasons why. Don't just pick one and say that's why. I need to hear why. I need 1 or 2 reasons why that's where you'd go. Rose, you start.
Okay. Well, I definitely got to go with Nori. And for one, I wish I created the war report. And 2, I wish I created NORE project in '98. That's why. 2 platinum, albums that's classic staples in hip hop history. Joe Budden's really just got to pump it up.
Right. All right. So let me ask you this. Here's part 2 of that. And this will be for everybody. What about part 2 of the career though? What about part 2?
Nori good now too. I'll take the Drink Champs route too.
Right. But I think because of longevity, I would say Joe's been more successful at podcasting than Nori has. Just because Joe took his podcast on tour. I saw Joe sell out the Tower Theater for a podcast, bro.
True.
That's wow. True. That's not no regular shit. Like, and I'm not saying that Nori couldn't do that if he did the same thing, but Joe did it. Like, Joe did that. So now, with that being said, I would still pick Nori, but it's closer than you think if you weigh in part 2 of the career.
And now look, I see where you're coming from, but I think Joe Budden has the advantage on that because he was doing it before Nori. Now, it was a time where Nori had to even get in that niche and then find his way in the niche or whatever like that. So, still, I would still go with Nori because even though Joe Buttons has the podcast game on Smash, I would still have to go with Nori afterwards. And, Nori did the reggaeton run. So, man, I need that reggaeton run, man.
Oh, you know what? You're not wrong about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
We're in the islands, baby.
Right, where you going with it?
I'm going with Joe because I like a comeback story. I've always loved a good comeback story. And it seemed like he was down and out at one point and just swung back around and took Potton to another level. I also think he started the love and hip hop trend because that wasn't a thing until he was filming himself. So and don't get me wrong, Joe's an asshole, but in business, I guess you have to be an asshole. Also, Joe starts a lot of shit that people don't give him credit for. He definitely has his hand in a lot of shit, and I think that's why he is able to kind of reinvent himself every time. Like he'll get rid of his management and his team and all that. Go with somebody new, build, destroy. Do something new, build, destroy, and he just keeps. He's like a wrecking ball. He keeps going through shit, but it's to better shit. You know what I mean?
That's a hell of an interesting perspective. This is why, man. Big Shotty, I know you don't care musically either way.
They're both Virgos, so Aries.
Wait a minute. Hold up, Shotty.
I'm sorry.
Who hurt you? Like, what did a Virgo man do to you?
No, it's Aries season. I'm repping my season.
Oh, I understand that, but like we not allowed to exist.
It's about us right now. Aries think we know everything. Bro. About y'all.
No, Kev, you had to peep Shotty the whole time we had the conversation.
Oh no, I was watching it. That's why listen, you see what I led with, right? You see what I led with, right? Shotty, you clearly don't give a fuck, but I still want you to tell me how you feel.
I like Joe Buttons because I like Pump It Up and I like his podcast. You know, he was on Love and Hip Hop. So anybody that's
Not
on
that
Love
you
and
like
Hip Hop,
Pump It Up.
shout out. And he just trying to stay afloat.
Pump It Up's a good song, bro.
Pump It Up's a good song.
Pump It Up's a really good song. Hove remixed it too. Like
Yeah.
anytime, if Hove jump on your beat,
Oh yeah,
it was a solid joint.
because Hove passed it up first.
Yeah,
And I was about to say that.
and then spun the block on it.
Right.
Facts. In typical old fashion.
Oh,
I'll
shit,
pass
Just,
it up.
my
You make
bad.
it. I'll spin the block on it.
Jay ain't shit for that. That's one of his. He got some moments where you like, damn, Jay, you ain't shit for that. That was one of his Jay, you ain't shit for that moments. That was definitely one of them.
Because after he did that, you definitely didn't want to pump it up no more. You only want to hear Jay-Z on that beat.
It's a full-time Jack move. Don't worry, Scale, I'll give it back soon. Like he knew it was. That's how he started the song. Come on, man. Sean, you ain't
man.
I'm gonna call you by your first name. Sean, you ain't shit for that. You ain't.
Yeah, Hove is crazy for that one, man.
Sean ain't shit for that.
I'm giving Hove the shoddy treatment.
Nigga, cause yeah, that's a joint right there. All right. So here's a good one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause it's a battle of the one-hit wonders, and it's gonna lead me into a quick segue of a topic that happened through the week. Would you rather have the career of Young Jock or Vanilla Ice? Whose career would you rather have? Would you rather meet me at the park? It's going down. Meet me at it's going down. Or would you rather Ice Ice Baby? Because them the only two songs niggas care about from them two niggas. So, whose career are you taking? Are you taking Young Jock or Vanilla Ice? Shotty, I'm gonna start with you.
I love Young Jock. I'm sorry. Because he's just chilling, he goofy, and he don't give a damn about nothing. Like, he gonna sleep with who he want, he gonna fuck you and leave you. He don't care. He corny.
If he keep getting coochie with that Monica from the 90s haircut, God bless him.
They love him. The ladies love him.
Bro is walking around with the before you walk out my life getting bitches, and that shit is amazing.
Okay, when he's
I
chilling,
can't do nothing but respect that. Like
I like Joey. I mean,
he
not
really,
Young Jock. That's how I know I'm on. I'm done.
This nigga's really running around with the just one of them days style. He pointed to that at the joint and was like, "Give me that," and it's just fawning over this nigga.
Another loving hip hop guy.
I can't do nothing but respect that. But I'm talking about the musical career of the two. Who would you rather have, Rob? Who would you rather have, Rob? Young Jock or Vanilla Ice?
Man, listen. Vanilla Ice came out at a time when it seemed like it was only two big mainstream rappers, him and Hammer. And I'm with Vanilla Ice all the way with that. I was gonna go. You just saying music. I'm gonna stick with him with that. But now we're gonna go into a whole nother thing with Vanilla Ice.
I was about to say, just if you factor in the second part, give me that.
Like matter of fact, the second part. First of all, he got to meet Suge Knight. It was the circumstances was
fucked up circumstances. Yeah,
but he got to meet him. And he rapped with the fucking Ninja Turtles when I was a fucking kid, and that blew my wig, dog. Like I'll never.
No, that's real shit.
What Young Jock do? Nothing like that.
He ain't rap with the fucking Ninja Turtles. I know that.
This nigga said ninja, rap. Yeah, come on. And
nigga, I went to Shellham Mall to see that shit. In the movie.
And then like fast forward into the future, I see him on HGTV. Me and my mom got to watch Vanilla Ice building houses.
Build a house and shit. That's wild.
Come on.
Yeah, hey.
Come on.
That's a good point. Rose, what you think, Rose?
Yeah, man.
Vanilla Ice, you going Young Jock? You gonna build houses or you gonna be on Love and Hip Hop? Nigga, what you gonna do?
Listen, man. It's crazy, right? Because Ari was thinking that, like, I'm gonna go with Vanilla Ice just for my childhood. I know the impact he had on my childhood. Before we knew the hanging over the balcony and any of that, that came later on in life.
Yeah.
But the impact he had on kids' childhood, Young Jock ain't never impacted nobody like that. And you said like he definitely
You
impacted
talking
some
about,
kids,
nigga?
but not like not like Vanilla Ice though. Like when he was up there with the Ninja Turtles, that was like you couldn't tell nobody nothing, man. You wanted to rap there and do that. That's nostalgia right there.
I
Man.
mean, we was kids, and the coolest shit in the world was talking turtles. And then, nigga, you with them turtles, you good with me forever. We all
right, like
I respect that.
Like he said, it was only like two really main rappers. It was like him and then Hammer. So it was like a war, like got that now. All right, cool. So and plus Young Jock with the hair and the dress. Nah, I don't want that in my career whatsoever. I'd rather run in the Suge and them. I'd rather run in the Suge and them and get paid off VH1 interviews.
Bro, I'd rather run into Suge and live to tell about it.
Yeah, I can tell those stories on VH1 and all that, get paid. He like a cable legend.
Ninja Turtles, bro. I'm like,
that's an amazing career arc from Suge Knight.
Vanilla Ice is a cable
Ninja Turtles, bro. Like that's wild.
And he was Eminem before Eminem, not skill wise. Let's not go there. But he was the white guy in rap that everybody talked about.
Right. No,
come on.
So I would go Vanilla Ice. I can't lie. I wasn't sure before we started this conversation. You all convinced me. You sent me like I wasn't sure, but the Ninja Turtle thing, because I had to remember how really wild that shit was. Like niggas was low key losing their shit about that.
We had Hammer with the Addams Family and Vanilla Ice with the Ninja Turtles.
And if you was outside, you was all that shit was popping.
Yeah, nigga, you go if you older and you ain't had that in your childhood, it was something wrong. Yeah, it was something wrong.
And Prince had Batman, which was wild as shit.
That was wild.
That's a whole nother pod, guys.
Yeah.
Write
we
that
could do
down.
We could do a whole show. No, we could do a whole show about that. We really could.
Scandalous,
nigga. The video and shit, bro.
What you been dying for?
Yo, Rob, your Prince is too good.
It's crazy. In Living Color did like parodies of everybody jump.
Yeah.
They did Vanilla Ice parodies. They did Prince on Batman parody.
In Living Color walk so Dave Chappelle could run. Like that's real shit, bro. Like in Living Color walk so Dave Chappelle could run.
That's heavy.
That's and shout out to my boy D Hood. That's his it's such and such walk so such and such can run. He does that. But that's really
idiom, right?
That's his idiom. Thank you. The bourbon kind of takes my ability to be elegant away by this time of the show. But yes, in Living Color walk so Dave Chappelle can run, or Chappelle show, I should say, because all he did with that format was really expand upon it and make it cable ready. Like he just made it cable ready. And like there was very layered political shit in there. There was layered social shit in there. Some of it was right in your face and real easy, but some of it you missed if you wasn't paying attention. They did that first.
Saturday Night Live even doubled back when In Living Color came out.
They had to.
That's crazy.
They had to. They didn't have a choice because they was going to get left behind. They had to switch up the way they did their
double back.
The way they attacked shit. It was different. It had to be. It had to be. I mean,
shout out to the Wayne's mom Coochie.
Man, that is a talented Coochie. She put some talented people out of that Coochie. Man,
like
Jesus
we got like Jamie Foxx. We got what's his name? Damn, it's so many people that came from them, man.
Yeah. Either that directly from Mrs. Wayne's or from somebody who came from her that found somebody.
There we go.
That tree is incredibly talented. Like
don't be PC now. It's the Coochie.
No, I'm talking about the tree beyond the Coochie. Jim Carrey ain't come from that Coochie. He came off the tree though. He ain't come from the Coochie.
Yeah, true. Jim Carrey. That's a great example.
So I want to be clear and what the example I was trying to make. But you know what I mean. There's a lot of different platforms that don't exist the way they do without the influence of In Living Color. long term, overall, it just doesn't get enough credit for being inspirational as a platform for other shows that we all got to enjoy and continue to enjoy. Like it's really groundbreaking. And Keenan Ivory Wayans is, as somebody who loves stand-up comedy, I'm a big stand-up dude, but I enjoy good comedy writers, and he might be the best ever. Like it's a discussion to be had, but writing, he might be the best writer ever. In my opinion.
I want to say definitely one of the most underrated writers.
Easily the most underrated, for sure.
And the whole family is underrated, but when it comes to Keenan Ivory Wayans' writing, period, is just so underrated. And you know, the black community, we appreciate it to the utmost. We love it. Yeah. But he should have been getting Oscars. But you know why it is, because he's really going sprinkle those truths in there, or those political topics that we need to have conversations on with the comedy. And that's where the genius comes in at.
Exactly. That's exactly where the genius is. So shout out to them brothers. Shout out to all the Wayans brothers. Check Marlon's special out on I forgot what it's called, but check that John out. All right. Whose career would you ever have? Black Thought or Fabulous? Black Thought's career or Fabulous' career? Now, I had to give y'all one to make y'all really see. You see how I'm working up the ladder? I'm working up on y'all.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think they're both relevant in their respective communities.
Oh, so different people check in for them.
Yes, because I think they're both dope, and I think they're both still thriving. Whether it's New York, gotta say it like that.
Yeah.
You don't really hear much from him out here, but
he's relevant though, for sure.
Yeah. And I think he's doing a lot of community stuff.
So
what I've last heard.
I think this is it's an interesting one because I don't think one is infinitely more successful than the other. Thoughts on Jimmy Fallon every night, so that counts for something. But
yes,
I'm kind of more referring to the music with the two of them. Just like, you know, you got the Roots, and you got Fab. You got Fab got classics, like single wise, maybe not album wise, but he got if a nigga our age is at a party and I can't deny it. Like that shit come on, or Holla Back Youngin, or one of them. He got Jones that's going to set the shit off. But if you talking about bars, I don't know, man. Nobody raps like Thought, bro. Like that man can rap.
So
he can really fucking rap.
Us out here will say that, but people in New York will argue us down and be like, Fab can really rap. Because I like his album with Kiss.
It's a great album.
Yeah. Now that I listen to.
You know
that I listen to. Yeah.
We found some new shit Shotty actually has listened to. Good shit.
Because nobody sent me my playlist. I'm still waiting for that.
Oh no, because I wasn't sending you shit until you came back.
It's Ramadan. I'm about to be 30 days clean.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. We'll connect offline. Shotty, we got a link anyway.
So I say both. I'm torn.
Rob, who you going with, Rob?
Ever since I heard Fabulous Uncle call him Shitty John, I'm gonna have to go with Black Thought. Like, and rest in peace to his uncle, because when he passed out, you know, I went to his funeral and I'm good folks with them, but ever since I heard him call him Shitty John, I just lost a lot of respect.
Shitty John is crazy. Damn.
It's nuts. But yeah, Thought is like, I like to like, and Fab got a good pen. I'm not trying to knock that. Fab definitely got hits, but it's something about the longevity of Black Thought's words that go beyond, I think, the hits for me. Now, I'm not rocking out to something Black Thought put out in the club, but I'm in the house and I'm playing it and I'm listening, and he provokes thought. You know what I mean? I'm a writer, so he provokes thought. Fab is something that's like Fab is to me fast food, whereas Black Thought is like a home cooked meal as far as the bars go.
I like that comparison.
And I'll eat the fast food like if I'm out. You know what I mean? Right. I'm out here, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the fries from Fab Don.
Right.
But when I want something of substance, I'm going to Thought all the time. So shout out to Thought, man.
Okay, I respect that. Rose.
Yeah, now it's a tough one right there. You know, shout out Fab, shout out Black Thought. But if I had to pick, it would definitely be Black Thought because he's been like almost like the essence or embodiment of hip hop since I've been listening from the roots all the way up to now. So if hip hop is what I love the most, I definitely want the person that embodies that and shows that no matter what race, creed, or color is listening to it, if you hear Black Thought, you like, that's what hip hop is.
Yeah.
Not saying Fab Bank don't have that or is not that. It's just like you said, Black Thought words, it provokes thought. So it's like it starts making you think about hip hop on a higher level. So I would definitely want to take that route. But I still want to take that route too, because he has the longevity of being industry. He really gave you a blueprint on how you can create longevity in the industry.
I mean, and think about this
industry.
When was the last time Fab even dropped a studio album? Like, and he's still relevant. Like, he's extended his reach to the point where he can fall back and still be relevant. Like, that every artist can't do that. Like, we not gonna act like it's a whole bunch of people that be like, oh yeah, I'm just taking a break, and we never hear from them niggas again. Next thing you know, they're on a reality show cast because like shit got that bad. So
Peter Guns.
Yeah. Peter Guns. Yo, hold up, Peter Guns. Can we talk about how Peter Guns hosting Cheaters is the best shit ever to me?
It is. It absolutely is.
We was in the studio. Me, Pete Crack, and a few other people in there, and I don't know how we got on Peter Guns, and like it started with the Cheaters thing, and then we just started clowning on him. I don't know why, and I'm like, damn, now we right back on Peter Guns. But one thing is, shout out Peter Guns, he made a comeback. He got relevant again. It took him a while.
Rob said he loves a comeback story.
That was the dirty ass feet he had on what was it, Love and Hip Hop? That was like a thing for me for a while. I was like, damn, this is what he is reduced to, is like having dusty ass feet on a reality show. Like, come on,
crazy.
Bro.
Shotty.
Sorry, yeah.
There you go. No, you watch Cheaters?
Of course.
So do you tell us how you feel about Peter Guns as the host? We
want hilarious. Did you see the one where the guy was like, "But you cheat"? Like
yeah.
Somebody said that to him.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. I missed that one.
I mean, it's not like old school. Peter ain't, he old, so he ain't running.
Right.
Like the other people be running. But I always laugh at the questions that he asked people, because I'm like, sir, they did 5 seasons of you on Love and Hip Hop, cheating and making babies.
Shotty, I think it take one to know one. That's why he's so perfect.
I was about to say, hold up.
It's perfect.
It's nothing to be said for, first off, just because that man did what he did in his situation, don't mean he can't have that job. That's a job. That ain't shit with a job. So that's one thing. But secondly, like you said, who better? Like, who better? That's like if R. Kelly come out and he do To Catch a Predator. Who's better? Like, who's better?
Peter be checking him. He's like, really?
Like
you want to get caught?
That's what I'm saying. And he would do the same thing. R. Kelly, he'd be like, "You're here to meet a boy." Like, "Hey, nigga, where your girl at?" Like, it would be the same thing. Like, it would be the same thing.
Hey, we keep bringing up all these Love and Hip Hop people.
Listen, not on purpose. That's just where the flow of everything went. I had no intention on talking this much Love and Hip Hop. Never like something else you wouldn't have been able to tell me had I guessed. My man Neo said he rocking with Black Thought off the Funk Flex freestyle alone. My man Ray, shout out to my man Ray Pete, aka Doghead, my nigga. He said Thought Raps want to read books. Doghead, yeah. We gave him that name when we were 12. It just stuck. Don't take no. That's our guy.
You get a nickname. You get a nickname in the hood. It's
just stays like forever, man. Like, and you know, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's what it is. Shotty, you ain't have a nickname when you was young?
Shotty, it was it.
That's it.
Doghead, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm blaming on the drink. Okay, it's a little freaky. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that one. Ooh. Sorry, I apologize. Sorry.
Yo, that's hilarious. No, he won't mind. I promise you. He won't take it personal.
Okay.
Shout out my bro Ray, man.
Yeah, my bro Ray Pete, my nigga. Hour 35 and Literally Anything podcast for the people. We actually got about 15 minutes left, so we're going to touch one more. Whose career would you rather have? And then we're going to go into closing thoughts for the show.
Kev, you really can you imagine R. Kelly on To Catch a Predator? Your mind is telling you no. But your body told you yes.
I hope he can get that opportunity. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Oh man.
I hope Robert can get that opportunity.
No. I don't know.
I don't know about having the mask, but
I don't know. You came real quick with that.
When I tell you my guys keep props on deck, like Rob and Mike love props. Them niggas keep shit on deck. Like Hood just keep a baby. He just keep the baby. The baby is his prop, and he find a way to use the youngin' way. But them two niggas always got a prop. That shit's amazing. But no, Ayo Rob, we got to do a skit. Let's do a skit and put it on YouTube. R. Kelly.
Listen, if you say it, I will produce it. That shit to me. That's why I had to go off camera because I was crying laughing.
Yo, I really like that idea. I think it's gonna be hilarious. We got to build on that. If you steal that shit, this is gonna be public record. You thief, motherfucker. Anybody. Right. I don't care who it is. If you doing it anywhere, I'm bringing it back here to let them know that you stole my shit. Me and Rob thought of that today. March 23rd, 2023 on the LAP. We said we doing an R. Kelly To Catch a Predator as the host.
Yes.
As the host.
That is comedy writing for your ass. Like I will write. I'm writing it in my head.
Like
that is funny.
That's gonna be fantastic.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm ready to get canceled to do that shit. That's funny to me.
Hey man, they won't cancel us because guess what? He ain't getting out. So it's bro got bro got 230 burgers. He got 230 burgers. Like not one. He doing the per 60. I'm
fighting for my life out here. I'm fighting.
That nigga said per 10. I just found the per 10. Next 30. I just found the per 30.
Yeah, crazy.
That nigga is done, bro. He cooked.
Done, bud. He's a done man. He's a done.
He is fully cooked, and there ain't no reason to worry about that.
Robbie's barbecue chicken.
Yeah, these here just jokes, bro. You ain't going home.
Yes.
So you ain't gotta worry about that. We gonna write that shit. Oh man. Oh shit. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. That was funny as shit. All right. I'm gonna give y'all one that's weird. It's a little different. Would you rather have the career of French Montana or Killer Mike? That's
not weird. It's Killer Mike all day for me.
For you, I knew. But
yeah.
There's an argument to be had. I promise you there is. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get off.
I'm
starting to get your shit off. No, you started. Get your shit off. Go.
Because they both, I'm a comeback story kid. They both comeback story people, right?
Right.
But Killer Mike just has so much more impact for me.
Right.
versus French Montana. That's
is it musical impact or is it the political thing? Because he's like the unofficial mayor of Atlanta.
Listen, the political aside, the music, like the Run the Jewels, like quadrilogy. What do you call 4 of them?
Yeah, quiet.
Yeah, quadrilogy or whatever. That is some amazing work. Shout out to him and LP for that. Because I listen to everyone and I enjoy everyone, and each one has like other like offshoots of those albums. He got one like in Spanish, he got one with cats, he got one with zombies. It's amazing. They're amazing. He's amazing. His I still love him. I'm still a fan of his rap. So
okay,
I'm going with him all the way.
Fair enough. Now, Shotty, I don't know if you know if you're familiar with Killer Mike music wise. I know you probably know who he is.
I do, but not music wise. So
okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to know. I see you over there, Shotty.
Why can't you pick like?
Listen, I didn't know you were coming. You didn't confirm until I tailored the show, not knowing if you were going to be here, honey.
Okay, I'm here. Sure.
I appreciate you. I'm not. I don't want you to be mad at me, but I didn't know.
I'm still here. Do your thing.
All right, Rose. Killer Mike, French Montana. You want to go with the the medium commercial success or the underground glory? What are you gonna go with?
Hey man, I'm gonna go with French. I'm gonna go with French Montana. And like, and once you like now, Killer Mike on the music side, yeah, you know he's affiliated with Outkast and all that, whatever, you know, and then like his Run the Jewels success. And Killer Mike is definitely like him and LP. What they did with that was, you know, banging. But I don't know, just from like the underdog story, man. French Montana starting out being a cameraman or whatever, coming up with the Coke Boys DVD, being on the New York scene of hip hop from the DVD era up to now, and then being able to create that career and just be around. French Montana is another person that's always around. Like he don't really have to do nothing, but he around. He just come up with a single or whatever he doing. He just pop back up, and he has that luxury now because I think he put in the work from the bottom to get to where he is to actually do that.
Facts, and that's why I thought this was a good comparison, honestly, because like I trash French as a rapper a lot. I do. I can't lie, like I'm not hard on him as an artist, but I respect the shit out of him. I respect the shit out of him though, because I understand that he started from absolutely no parts. He was not an artist at all. The nigga was just filming shit and that's where he was at. It would be like if Young Bob was to like go like
facts. That's a good one. Said Young Bob, that'll be yeah.
Oh, come on, how the host gonna freeze? He done damn froze.
He in the Matrix. He went in the Matrix.
It's that
he had a great point though.
I keep telling y'all. Hello, Cat.
He had a great
froze.
He had a great point.
Right.
Flight attendants were preparing for landing.
It froze on point.
French Montana shut him down.
If French said, "You ain't gonna keep bashing me."
Yo, Cam ain't putting none of this shit in the episode. Watch, he gonna erase all this shit. He said, "Y'all ain't gonna clown me, niggas."
What?
What?
Listen,
come on,
French Montana.
French said,
"No, man." French said, "Give me my credit." You know, I came
French
from
Montana
nothing.
Shut that ass down, boy.
I was working that camera.
Hey, check this out, right? Fuck out of here, French. I ain't think like I'm back, nigga. That's fast. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I'm watching from a burner account. You know, I'm tapped in.
Hey, listen. I wish he was like with some real shit. Hey, talk shit about us. Fuck us, French. Write a post. Instagram, at me on Twitter, all that shit. Talk crazy shit about this nut-ass podcast, talking shit about you.
Right.
Please
got
do.
a burner account.
Yeah, man. Like, I need all that. I'm on here. Yeah, I'm back. You know, technical difficulties. I don't know what the fuck just happened to my laptop. That shit just reset and told me I'll be back in 5 minutes. But fuck
you
that.
had a great point. you had a great point. You said it's like Young Bob basically going from the camera and then eventually being a rapper.
Like
I never thought about it.
It's
like
literally the same journey, bro. Like
it is.
It's the same journey. If you want to, like, tailor it to somebody who you might be more familiar with. For those of you who from the town who don't really, who everybody our age know Young Bob. Like everybody know the story, headshots, and like everybody know that. So it would be that if you had to equal it to something. But I fucks with French. That's I don't have no issues with French. Like Pop Dad is on every single one of my playlists, from workout to party to chill. He gets spins from me, but the nigga rap weird though. Like, he not gonna act like that though. He not gonna act like that's not the case. He rap a little weird.
He Moroccan.
Moroccan me to sleep. That shit is but no, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry, French. Don't cut my shit off again. I was just joking.
I said I'll take French route.
No,
because I fuck with French. Free
right.
Big.
So if you asking me, right, I think the level of respect that motherfuckers got for Killer Mike is some shit that's you got to work to get that. That's not some shit that's just given. Like, he's that well respected for a reason. Like, so like if I'm looking at just like accolades as far as music, neither one of them are platinum artists. Like, French got platinum singles, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know he got a platinum album. But in the streaming age, everybody go platinum. Either way, that's not really the point. The point is, artist-wise, I don't think one is so much bigger than the other that you can really say that, like, they got their fan bases. The people who fuck with them heavy, and that's where they get their love at. But if you had to make me choose, I'm probably gonna go French, and that's weird for me. That's weird for me to say.
It's because you shut your ass down earlier.
Yeah, no.
Damn well you was going to say Killer Mike until you shut the laptop down.
My computer is still not working. No, it's working now, but I'm not even going to, it is. No, seriously, though. I think I would go French, though. And that's all bullshit aside. I definitely think I would go French. Hold up. There we go. All right. So I'm going to try and get back on this here laptop as I talk to y'all. Hour 46 in, Later Anything podcast for the people. Through technical difficulties and all, we are here. Spill Entertainment in the building. Appreciate my man Rosewood for joining me. Been a long time coming. I hope you enjoyed yourself through your time while you was here, good brother. We're about to get into closing thoughts, so we not quite finished, but I really want to thank you and let you know how much I appreciate you for coming up and sharing your vision with us, bro. And I can't wait to be a part of some of the things that are happening with y'all situation, bro.
Definitely. And I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all giving me a platform even to promote anything I got going on, man. And I definitely want to give you your flowers, man, because you've been pushing the podcast narrative in the city and really working with the kids and uplifting the community on a day-to-day basis. So
hey, man,
keep doing your thing, my G.
I appreciate that. I don't do that shit for no thanks. I do it because somebody got to, and that's the realest shit ever, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you because somebody got to do that shit. Like, and anybody who out there say the same thing. We like Shotty will tell you we hate these motherfucking jobs sometimes, but like if we don't go, who the fuck gonna go? And
who gonna go? Tired.
Like, Shotty, you tired? Listen, man,
enough to give.
It's a tough grind. It's definitely a tough grind.
I salute y'all for it, man. I salute y'all for it.
Hey, so we in the closing thoughts. We into the closing thought section of the show. Everybody gives this one thing that they want everybody to think about during the week, or the one thing that's on your mind that you hope people can, hold on to throughout the week. And then, we bounce up off the show, and that's the way we do things. We will start closing thoughts with you, Shotty. Shotty, you was quiet this episode, and I'm gonna take the blame for that. No, that's not. I'm not Shotty. It's all right. Oh, wait a minute. Before I let you do your closing thoughts, Shotty, Before I let you do your closing thought, give me 1 second. I gotta get on you real quick. So the last time Shotty was here, y'all. Hold up. This is perfect timing too. Hold up. I'm going. I'm on my situation. Hold up.
Oh my gosh.
Hold up.
Rob, you think I was quiet?
No.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Not me.
All right, we all good now, right? All right. Check one. Everybody got me? Okay. Now, Shotty. I asked you last time, right? So, Shotty, you coming on? Shotty said, yeah, I got you. Might be a little bit late. Boom, got you. No worries. We get about 30, 40 minutes into the show. Now, mind you, Shotty is in rare Shotty form for the first 40 minutes of the show. Rare form. She cooking. Give me a song I could do this too. Go watch the episode if you ain't see it. I ain't gonna tell her what it was. But man, oh man, listen. Shotty got to knock at her motherfucking door in the middle of this episode, bro. She hopped up, disappeared for about 3 minutes, came back. I gotta go.
No, listen.
And the feed went dead from over at
sorry.
listen, Shotty,
it's Ramadan right now, so I'm.
We get it, Shotty. Look who fell in the building just in time. Look who popped in just in time.
Hey. What's good?
What's good, bro?
Hey, I wanted to hop on, I know everybody, we finishing up. It's closing.
Yeah, I got 9 minutes. I'm keeping this under 2 for restream purposes, so keep it tight for me, bro.
Check this out. All right, check this out. I just wanted everybody to sing happy birthday to your niece.
Oh, there we go. Baby girl.
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To you. Hey.
Ditto, come on, man. Get over here.
Happy birthday, man.
Oh, y'all lighting candles and cake? Oh, my niece is hot. Oh my goodness, yo.
All right. Oh, let me see. All right, let me see if I can take the
bro, you gonna have to start it.
All right. Yeah, because I know y'all can't hear. Well, she can't hear y'all or whatever, but
yeah. So you got it. You got it.
Y'all ready?
We'll roll with it.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, there we go. Happy birthday, baby girl.
Blow some candles. Make your wish. Blow some candles.
Love, you put too much pressure on that baby.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
Hey, man.
Happy birthday.
Black people don't know how to only sing one.
Yeah.
Black people they don't know how to only sing one. You got to give every version of the song.
Yeah. We're not going to get into the 2 Chainz version. We don't need that.
That's my favorite version.
I get it.
That's the best one, nigga. Oh,
she 8,
right.
not 28.
You're right.
8, not 28. Rosie, what's good, brother?
What's good, man? You know, I'm blessed, bro. You know.
Absolutely, man.
Man, a pleasure to be here.
I see you. Yo, I bumped into Rosie one day. I'm sliding up. I'm in the hood. I roll up the block. I pull up. He walked right up to my car, like as if he knew it was my car and he knew it was me. Walked up. I was like, "Yo," what's good?
Niggas be comfortable in their own hood. You good? You good where you at? You don't gotta worry about that.
No, yo, it's funny because I'm comfortable around there too. On that block, on that 100 block. My face known around there.
Love, man. It's the
Always.
love, man. The love of the bricks.
Always.
Absolutely. So
all right,
I'm go cut this cake.
Yeah, man.
Peace and love.
Peace and blessings. All love.
Salute,
See?
my J, salute.
All right,
Buddy, hey, buddy.
Nope, I'm taking you off. Y'all not starting y'all shit on here tonight. No. You got 6 minutes. I got not enough time for that shit. Closing thought, Brother Rosewood. Appreciate you for popping on with us. Your final thought as you close us out.
Hey, man, my final thoughts. I definitely want to say this, man. Please, anybody that's watching this, we need to practice more empathy out here, man, in this world, man. There need to be a lot more empathy, especially in the city. And we need some grief counseling or something, man. Other than that, another closing thought is that it's people out here making a change. It's probably gonna get worse before it get better, but we out here trying to make it, make the change and really make the push. Pushing the envelope on the front lines every day. And like I said, shout out to y'all, man, really working every day and really just pushing the narrative to clean the city and change things up for real. And that's bringing the city back to what it used to be.
Facts. Appreciate you, Rose. Appreciate you being up here.
Definitely.
Big Shotty.
You.
I'm gonna let you have your closing thought. I'm not messing with you no more. I'm gonna leave you be.
Listen, I'm in great life right now. I'm in a great life.
As you should be. And I'm gonna send you them playlists too.
Thank you. My closing thought, we gotta learn how to communicate. If there's something on your mind, say it. And it really is about how. Even if you want to tell somebody off, it's a way you can go about it. If you want something, say it. I'm saying everything that's on my heart. So that's why there was that knock at my door. Because there was something I needed. So I had to put out the text message. Because listen, when you ask, you shall receive.
Talk heavy.
And I ain't got nothing to sip because I was sick. That's how I feel. Ask for what you want.
Rod Riley, my guy.
3 things you don't want to mess with: French fries, French tips, and French motherfucking Montana. That nigga shut your shit down, nigga.
Big facts. Shout out to French. My bad, guy. Closing thought for me. First things first, no show next week. We will be off next week. There will be no show next week. I have my winter sports banquet for my girls basketball team, giving out awards, celebrating those young ladies and the incredible season they had. We made stakes for the 2nd straight year. Shout out to every last one of them. So we will definitely be having a good time next Thursday evening headed there. So there will be no show next week. We'll be back the week after. No guests that week as of right now. So as of now, it's just me and the team that week. So that'll be a fun one because it hasn't been just us in a while. Rose, and as soon as we got some dates for some of them things, send them my way. We can plug them. Make sure that's happening. Go to rodrileyreally.com and buy all that shit that he's selling because my guy is making moves down there. Go get anything he's selling because we stamping it officially over here at LAP. Shotty Hour coming back soon, Shotty, next month.
Yes, and I'm doing it until June, and that's it. And I'm having a fish fry April 1st. If any of you free want to come to Carlette's.
Fish fry April 1st, Carlette's. Come support Shotty's daughter as we
I'm DJing the first hour.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm there early. I don't come to shit early. I'm coming early. I don't come to shit. I'm there. Fuck that. You ain't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Say less. I'm going live at everything. That's gonna be on the Literally Anything channel. You tripping? That's gonna be right on the YouTube channel for sure. We streaming live on that way, Shotty. Say less.
It's gonna be a good day. So yes.
Say less indeed. All right. So it's about to rain. That thunder just scared the bullshit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Oh. All right, I got it together now. Anyway, Literally Anything podcast for the people. KP, Rosewood, Shotty, Rod Riley, really, Ben you would do. Y'all have an amazing couple of weeks. We will see you in 2. Beautiful peace and blessings to all the people in the world. See you.